The record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge. But that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe. Or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not gonna give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her Savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her Savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Who?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Louisville, Kentucky, Alex Gray.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
Today, guys, she told me just how proud she is of what she's done in the ring as of late.
But if I know her, Michael, she's not even close to being satisfied. You can bet she has plenty more she wants to do over the course of her career.
SmackDown Live's new GM is putting Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM. I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Oh, what a crash.
She's looking relentless now,
showing a lot of fury with her attacks.
Xavier Woods is a man for all seasons. Xavier has a PhD in educational psychology, he's a multi-time WWE Tag Team Champion, and has turned his love for video games into a career. I don't know how Xavier finds enough time in the day to do all the things he does, but I'm sure a bowl of Bootios helps a long way.
In the corner, stop it away! Not done yet. God!
Look out!
All the way for the top.
Big mistake there, Corey.
You can say that again.
Going to the top rope once more.
Whoa! From up top, diving senton.
Finn Balor tags in.
Setting up.
Woo-wee. Man, Xavier Woods, what offense. Beautiful suplex.
Oh, what a forearm.
He has something big planned. Oh, man, that hurt. Look out here. DDT. Things not looking great for Finn Balor. What's he got in mind? What impact. Something big is coming. What's he gonna do with it? DDT! Here we go, Xavier Woods is in position. Corey, Finn Balor's shoulder injury has been well documented, suffering a torn labrum that put Finn out of action for 7 months.
Yeah, it did, and now it's a huge target for any of Finn's competition. Any game plan devised to go up against Balor should be centered around crippling his surgically repaired right shoulder.
Wow. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. What a windmill kick! To the throat. Finn Balor's in a world of hurt.
I'm not sure he has much left. Finn Balor fought.
Here we go again. Somebody's got hops.
That's lights out.
You can count to 100.
Finn Balor really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Or get a shovel and call it a day.
Basement drop kick.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Elbow drop. Wow. Elbow.
Bullseye!
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's fighting hard, and it is pain.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. Caught.
ducks out of the way there.
Becky Lynch. Disarm her. It's got to be over.
I can't believe she's hanging on this long.
She's got a tap.
No escape. Oh.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
She scores big with the counter.
Well, this isn't just any butterfly suplex.
Royal butterfly suplex. She's going for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Dropped right on their face. Reverses. Can she take advantage? Torturous knee.
Break you in half. Oh. Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Spinning kick to the gut. Looking a little dazed here.
Nice cross body.
Back in from the floor. What a shot.
That'll fillet your chest.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
What a DDT.
Double chicken wing. Tiger suplex. Hoisted up across the shoulders.
Detonation kick. Xavier Woods with a nice reversal. Elbow right to the nose. Uh-oh.
Okay.
The honor roll. Tagged in.
Wasn't expecting that.
She wants it one more time.
Oh, it's over.
How many times does that end a match?
Jeez, that puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners, Alex Gray and Xavier Woods.
A very impressive victory.
She was really on her game here tonight, right from the opening bell.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series host and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome everyone to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
An unbelievable sequence from Kofi.
His offense is second to none at times like this.
He's in full control now.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Look out here. He's got something cooking.
Oh, look out. Diving leg drop.
Ah, trampling the opposition.
Double hand chop.
Kofi Kingston with the offense. Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring.
Hooked him.
DDT.
Kofi heading back to the top. Here we go. Diving leg drop. He's struggling a bit here.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
I love that move. Here's a cover.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, Kingston takes it. What a win.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston!
Extremely impressive win, guys.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne always has more than one plan, but in the end, none of them worked tonight.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
Welcome to another episode of Women Who Fight, where we have some huge news to discuss.
That's right. After nearly 12 years of doing this show, we finally moved out of your parents' basement.
Yes, we have recently upgraded our studio, but that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I really hope your mom can still bring us snacks here.
Yeah, we'll have to give her a security badge, but shouldn't be an issue.
That's right, people. We're security badge big now.
Okay, all that aside, what I wanted to discuss is the huge development that MMA star, actress, and international recording artist Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live, she called it.
It really has been an insane week as our worlds of MMA and WWE are intersecting like we could have never imagined.
Yeah, and I don't think Red and Trey ever imagined this could happen either. I mean, we've documented their history with Brooklyn. This can't be good for them, right?
I'd like to give Brooklyn the benefit of the doubt, But her first order of business as GM was putting Red's title on the line in a best-of-5 series against Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Yeah, give her credit for making an impact, I guess, but she put Red in a very tough spot.
Yeah.
But I want to look at the bigger picture. You've been covering Brooklyn since way before anyone in the mainstream knew about her. Do you think this could ever lead to her competing in a WWE ring?
When it comes to WWE and Brooklyn, you never say never. I mean, given some of the things she said in the past, I never thought she'd even attend a WWE event, let alone become GM. But if I had to guess, I think she's just doing this to get under Red and Trey's skin.
Well, I'll have to wait and see how that transpires. But first, we have the best of 5 series coming up. We'll break down the matchups after this.
Hey, call your mom to see if she can come down here. I'm craving her butterscotch cookies.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Yeah, much better. Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Somebody strapped Saxton into his chair.
I can't be strapped. I can't be stopped. I'm feeling the positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
These guys are like the IRS. I can't get away from them. New Day are everywhere. Raw, SmackDown Live, pay-per-view.
You say it like it's a bad thing. Corey, why aren't you clapping?
Because I cannot stand this. This is ridiculous. Like someone threw up unicorn glitter all over WWE.
Okay, we get it. We get it. You're a Debbie Downer. Get it, Big E.
Nice to see you've been studying your 3rd grade book of insults, Byron Saxton.
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your...
Oh, and he releases the submission.
I'm a little iffy on why that would be a good decision.
Look out here. He's got something cooking.
Look out! Body crossbody!
Throwing all caution to the wind. Sheamus starting to weaken some.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
A quick reversal by Sheamus. Belly to belly.
Wow, that was impressive.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one. Something big is coming. Just breaking down the opponent.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. to leave a mark. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up in a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be one win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
You ready for a good time, fellas? This is exactly what I needed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the New Day, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods!
Here comes one of, if not the, most annoying person in WWE.
Don't be so sour, Corey. Xavier's just having a good time.
Those shoes are not a good time. Trombone is not a good time.
I'm sort of with Byron. Woods is a great change of mood and gets the WWE Universe on their feet.
Well, I'm about to be on my feet, walking toward the closest exit.
See ya.
With the series now tied up in one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Xavier Woods dictating this match, unfortunately.
He is getting fired up here.
Setting up. Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Incoming. Oh, and a diving Hurricane Rana. Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check
Get
on his team.
baited.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top.
To leave a mark.
It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her Savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, Alex Gray.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps into the ring.
And good for her, Michael, though I will tell you that some of her detractors are mistaking that pride for conceit.
And here comes the man. Look at the look on the face of the Irish last kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
I'm kind of tired of hearing the man this and the man that. After a while, the time for talk has to be over, and the time for action has to start. And it seems like Becky Lynch would rather take the time for social media.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Becky Lynch or yourself, Corey? Yes, Becky is known to run her mouth and her typing fingers, but no one can honestly deny that she always brings her A game when it's time to fight.
Became the first women's double champion when she beat Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
Spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series inner championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody.
Caught off guard. Sit down, power bomb. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
What power. Power bomb. Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
And a spinning back kick, too.
Ah, the old pump handle. Byron, you've seen Becky compete since her days in NXT. Would you say she is one of the most difficult superstars to devise a strategy against?
Oh, absolutely, Michael. It's one of the reasons Becky is such a feared competitor. The Irish Last Kicker can trade holds, exchange martial arts strikes, and take to the air with the best of them.
Oh, man, look at this power.
What does Becky Lynch have to do at this point to stay in the match?
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Oh, into the backbreaker.
Very well done.
Stomping down.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Well, this isn't just any butterfly suplex. Royal butterfly suplex.
The best kind.
She's going for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, Alex Gray.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
Talk about making your presence felt in a match. Wow, what a win.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome.
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get 'em, champ!
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
10, 9, 8, 7, equals 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Assassins. From Toluca Lake, California, weighing in at 202 pounds, LOGAN BUZZSTARR.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it will be memorable.
Here comes the Scottish Psychopath.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre traveled the globe, picking fights on every stop along the way. That world-class training has made him a true threat here in WWE.
I agree with you there, Corey. Drew has put his best foot forward here and picked up some big wins.
McIntyre was born for in-ring competition. There is no limit to his potential.
McIntyre takes credit for the destruction of this Shield, for eliminating Kurt Angle from WWE for a period of time. No fear in the eyes or the heart of the Scottish psychopath.
One of the most intimidating individuals you will ever meet inside a wrestling ring. This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career. Professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be him right now.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Just an onrush of offense here.
DDT!
Ooh, well measured.
Drew McIntyre's in trouble.
Going for the home run. Look out.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And what a reversal for Drew McIntyre.
Cross body.
Just sending a message there. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
A striking blow. Not looking good, guys.
Oh, check this out. I know what's coming next.
Sliding German.
Interesting. There's the backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time,
Get
I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.